Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Craig Burley is back from his vacation, raring to go.
If you've got any questions about the Mourinho documentary,
got me through a 6 hour 40 flight, and it was 3 hours an hour an episode. Yeah, if I'm not I wasn't doing cartwheels up and down the aisle about it, but there was some interesting stuff.
Will you watch it again?
Why would I watch it again?
next flight, next flight, he's gonna see what he missed.
All right. Will it be a weird?
What set me off was on the flight, because I got the old Tinternet came up on the flight, so I thought, well, I'll and then so
I want to hear what sets you off. I've never seen anything set you off before.
I got a text message from one of the producers who's sitting back there tonight, and when I go on holiday, I switch off, right, completely. So no checking. I don't community shield. I didn't watch anything, transfer, nothing, right. So it gets on the flight. We're on at 5 tomorrow. All right, that's all I need to know. And then a minute later, another text came through. Top 6, relegation, player of the year, top scorer. I mean, who's got the brains at this place?
You didn't have an opinion who might win the league next year?
How can I have I like to have an informed opinion sometimes. So how can I have an opinion that's not ridiculed by you lot?
Right.
If I haven't seen anything. So where's the thinking?
So now that you've caught up, will you be ready to?
Well, I haven't caught up. That's the problem. I haven't caught up.
How long can we wait until we get your predictions? We look forward to them.
No, we don't.
Season starts this weekend. Tomorrow.
But it's stuff like that.
Tomorrow's your day,
I honestly swear to God, I almost opened the plane door and threw myself out. That's how angry I was.
For the Premier League predictions. I'm glad that you had the Mourinho documentary too.
It was for the absurdity of the question.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the documentary.
Well, once I calmed down.
Okay, guys.
Once you climb back in the plane.
Kids flying out, everything. You didn't have your seatbelt on. If you didn't have your seatbelt on, you're
Look
out.
what you've done, ESPN FC producers. Okay, will it be a weird dynamic with Rodri coming in as an established leader, having recently captained several Barcelona players, including 3 of their captains, but needing to take a backseat in team leadership?
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of words. Nothing's going to be weird about Rodri arriving at Barcelona. On any level. You have a player of his quality coming into any club, you welcome it, regardless of who you are, how big that club is. Rodri, I don't think there's any question, is one of the best in the world in his position. Just come off an incredible summer. You welcome him and his leadership, regardless of who you are, what your role is.
Why will Rodri be taking a back seat in team leadership? He's been brought in for his leadership qualities, his play, his experience. So he wouldn't.
Nothing.
I mean, this is how silly this is. You just don't. You don't go to a club if you're an experienced player and sit back and the manager says, "You're quite." I'm sure I'm taking a back seat. I paid all that money for you not to take the back seat. So that's not going to happen.
Okay, Craig, which team will have the biggest fall in the league table this year compared to last?
Don't be asking Craig.
Don't be going.
He'll be opening up these studio doors in a minute.
Quick, get me a plane.
Newcastle, due to the multiple big names lost, and the manager, or Sunderland, who now have to manage European football and whose stats last year suggested they should have finished lower.
I think Sunderland. I think that was overachieving. Certainly was overachieving. And we've seen that, I can't remember off the top of my head, we've seen that on the odd occasion with certain clubs that come up that...
Ipswich many years ago.
Yeah, my uncle was the manager. They finished 5th. And then they sold players, but they didn't buy the right players. Sheffield United were another one. Came up, looked really good, and then the second season was, I think they may have got relegated, or certainly it was tougher for them. So you do see this happening where teams come up, there's a surprise element, they get the bit between their teeth, they get a bit of confidence, they were very physical, they worked hard, they pressed teams, it was not an easy place to go, I was going to say Roker Park. It's not. It's a Stadium of Light. But the second season is always, usually always tougher. So I think Sunderland.
Okay, should Chelsea look to replace Sanchez with Martinez now that Villa have signed Suzuki?
I would. If there's a possibility for Chelsea to get Martinez, absolutely. I think that has always been a
Who's goalkeeper.
Yeah, always been a questionable position. And I've said this, Sanchez kind of leaves his mark on the game in two different ways. I think Emi Martinez has shown himself to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world still, and would be an upgrade on Sanchez. I'd go for him all day, every day.
While watching the Orlando-Chicago Fire match last night, you can noticeably hear the thunder in the background during the telecast. Did you ever play in a match where you saw lightning in the distance and you could hear the thunder while playing?
I'm trying to remember. The one thing I will say in the US, they don't mess around with that. Lightning anywhere around games.
It's much more prevalent over here.
Yeah.
You do get, obviously, we do get it in the UK, but not with the regularity. Yeah, so, I mean, heavy rain, yes.
Heavy rain, yes. What the oddest games I've played in weather-wise was second game of the season, 2007 with FC Dallas. So our first game of the season, we go and we play out in LA. Weather's beautiful. We're out on the beach after warming down, having a good old time. Second game of the season is in New York, so we fly straight from LA to New York. A nor'easter blows in.
Bet they're having a good time on the bumpins.
No, it's very professional here, Craig. Very professional. A nor'easter blows in New York. 2 players have to come off, have to get substituted at halftime for hypothermia. It was freezing cold. So we just come from LA into New York in this thing, and it was unbearable. 2 players had to be substituted.
Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, I've been at games where you sat as a spectator here in the US. And then you just sat waiting until the.
Well, I did a commentary on with John Champion in 2012 in Donetsk. We were working for ITV in England, and I think it was Ukraine, France, and the game had to be stopped for about 45 minutes because of those conditions. So you just can't take any chances. I don't remember that happening, apart from heavy rain. So we never had to get off a field. But I'm sure if you play in the US here, then you probably will have
at some point.
Yeah.
For Shaka, when you go home to TNT on holiday, do you take your Ferrari with you, or do you just keep one there?
I've never owned a Ferrari. Let me just say that, despite what Short Robson keeps saying. I go home and relax. Yeah. My brother has a car, so I drive around with my brother.
Is it a Ferrari?
No, it's not. No.
You're not doing one of those embarrassing sort of. Remember that little short film you did, where you were stood on the beach and in the ocean?
You told me you were watching that on your previous flight.
Yeah, you made a right pillock of yourself. Doing that, I'll tell you.
You'll be watching that on your next flight. Don't worry.
Wouldn't you ever do a little commercial like that back in Scotland?
Yeah.
Saying what? Don't come here. Don't come here.
Tenants lager, come in here and you'll get it over your head.
I don't even want to be here.
Okay.
My mum did one. We did one. Some of the mothers did one for the '98 World Cup. It was for a washing powder.
Really?
Ariel. Do you remember Ariel?
Yeah.
It's still going.
I don't know.
In the UK, the Ariel powder. I've still got the T-shirt actually.
Is it bright white?
Huh?
Is it bright white with no stains?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why the mothers. I don't know why the mothers. Well, I know my mum ended up being involved.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Do you know what I
play
like?
that real. Yeah.
I like that too.
Me
but
too.
I
I
also
like
like this.
What? Why you all do this every time?
Well, I mean, look, even they got the glasses.
No, I've got the glasses on. That's my.
You've got.
Hey! I'll tell you what. Look at this pass. Look at this pass. Hey!
Look, he's styling it out as well.
That's the one. That's the one.
If you don't yearn to go to Toronto after this,
There's something there's something about Trinidad and Tobago that makes me want to have lived abroad for 35 years.
I go back every chance I get. Every chance.
Yeah. And those glasses, by the way, you were the original Liam Rossinier before Liam Rossinier, weren't you?
Well, look,
somebody told you put those glasses.
You were in no position with them
Well,
glasses.
that's reading glasses.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can't.
No, I can tell you.
You're in no position to get me talking about my
That
glasses.
aren't broken right now.
Amazon, 4 pairs for $19. All right? That's how cheap I am. But they're readers, that's all they are. They're not to make me look intellectual.
It would take more than that, right?
Well, that's impossible. It's nice to be back.
How was
to be
Craig's
back.
vacation is the last question.
But it was all right. I went to Greece.
How was it?
Yeah, right. Yeah. A long way. I went to one of the Greek islands, and then I went back to the mighty Nottingham for a few days. So yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
Come
I
back
watched nothing.
refreshed and rearing to go.
Oh, I ran into the studio today. In fact, I ran in from my local town. Oh, I couldn't wait to get in. My chest was beating. I was even more. I tell you what, I was even more buoyed when I got here, and there was technical problems with Moreno and Thomas's camera, and I thought, well, the day can't get any better. I don't even have to look at those two.
And they seemed really happy to see you.
And then up the
back
pop.
as well.
Ali doesn't. I mean, what a trip that is. Barcelona with those two. I mean, Ali don't drink, right, at all. Really, it's nothing. And his Nibs has had his liver done, so he can't drink. I mean, I'm not suggesting you well, I am. I am. If you're going to be there, you've got to go and have a bit of a, you've got to enjoy,
Like a
You get to
local.
work, Craig.
Yes, I know, but listen, when we were in New York, for 3 weeks, we worked hard and we played hard. And not just us, if there's any big question, the bosses.
Right.
In case they're back there saying, well, that was out of order.
I bet you gave your World Cup predictions then, didn't you?
Oh yeah, there was a World Cup on. I was watching
There's
it.
a Premier League on as well.
Yeah, but I'm getting caught up, and and I had priorities today.
Okay.
Dogs.
Priorities. Thank you so much for being with us for the latest edition of ESPN FC.
Oh, he's back,
tomorrow.
Craig.
Craig's not back tomorrow.
I'm back on Sunday.
He's back in on Sunday.
Is that La Liga?
Yes. See you then.
No, they're doing it, isn't it? Starting in Waldorf. No, we're not doing it.